Welcome back, y'all. It's the first day of Operation 3. It finally went live earlier today. If you haven't downloaded it, I suggest you start doing it now because it is a pretty hefty download and it took me about 30 minutes to get it done, but it's finally here. There's two things I want to talk about mainly, and that is the new characters as well as the new achievements. I know I'm a little bit late because this information came out yesterday, but I wasn't able to make a video on it yesterday. So we're going to talk about the new achievements specifically and how to earn them, because there's 32 new achievements that they added in Operation 3, and if you're somebody that cares about these achievements, it can get you 290 Gamerscore. And yes, a lot of these are retroactive, which means that if you've earned them previously or at least met the criteria for them during Operation 1 or Operation 2, you will unlock them as soon as you start Gears 3. That's what happened to me. As soon as I started Gears 3, I unlocked like 10, I think it was. I unlocked 10 achievements right off the bat. So let's get right into the achievements scene, as they are split up into 3 different groups. There's Versus, PvE, and Other. Let's start off with Versus. The first achievement is called Sampler for 5 Gamerscore. And all it is complete a match of free-for-all, arcade blitz, and gridiron. The next achievement is Shout Out for 10 Gamerscore, and this requires you to win a match of gridiron and keep your opponents scoreless. This one I assume is going to be a little bit more difficult if you're playing against a really good team. It means you have to get a clean sweep. It means you have to be flawless, get score every single point without letting your opponent score. So I assume that was going to be a little bit difficult if you're playing against a good team. The third achievement in Versus is called Pay Dirt, which is to score a touchdown with the flag in gridiron. This just means you have to be really aggressive and be on that flag as soon as it spawns. Next up, we have Planned and Executed, which is execute both members of the enemy team within a round of 2v2 Nashor'S. This one, again, I assume is going to be pretty difficult, seeing as everybody that goes onto 2v2 Nashor'S is pretty sweaty. And by the time you're executing one opponent, the other opponent might come behind you and kill you unless you down both of them right away. Next up is Dynamic Duo, which is win 10 ranked matches of 2v2 Nashor'S. This one shouldn't be too difficult if you're playing with a friend. You know, if you've partied up, this is one of the ones that I unlocked retroactively. So if you've done this before, it will unlock as soon as you start Gears 3. Next up, we have Close Call for 10 Gamerscore, which is winning a match of Arcade Blitz where the opposing team is within 25 points of winning. Again, this is another one that has very specific earning conditions where both teams need to be pretty much evenly skilled, or if you're really skilled and you're doing this on purpose, you can let the enemy team get close to winning and then just stomp them out at the last second. Alright, next up we have Ringleader for 10 Gamerscore, which is winning a match of Arcade Blitz with the most points earned in a ring. This just means you have to be extremely aggressive, always on that point, playing the objective, not just going for kills. Alright, we have Optimal Armaments for 5 Gamerscore, which is complete a match of Arcade Blitz as a hero or villain from Operation 2 or Operation 3. This one should be easy if you've unlocked any of the characters. All you gotta do is queue up, and it should unlock it. You should have probably gotten this one right off the bat when we started Gears 3 during Operation 3. It should be one of those retroactive ones for, I assume, mostly everybody. Alright, next up we have Resourceful for 10 Gamerscore. Defeat an opponent with every pickup weapon in a single free-for-all match. This one's going to be pretty difficult. Free-for-all, I don't know how lively the community is anymore, but when you do get a match, everybody is going max tryhard. I have only won a handful of free-for-all matches because everybody that plays free-for-all, in my opinion, is actually extremely skilled. So trying to get a kill with each pickup weapon is going to be pretty difficult. On to the last 4 achievements for Versus. We have Victory Seas for 10 Gamerscore, which is place first in a match of free-for-all. Again, if you're pretty skilled, you should get this one rather easily. This one was retroactive for me, so hopefully most of y'all unlock that as soon as you start up Operation 3. Then we have Come From Behind for 10 Gamerscore, which is be 10 kills behind the leader of a free-for-all round, then come back to win. This is just like Clutch personified. You have to be extremely skilled, but losing, and still come up with the win. So I know that one's going to take me a while because I know I'm not the best Gears player. I have my moments, but chances are it's going to take a long time for me to earn this achievements. Alright, the final 2 achievements for versus: Lay of the Land for 5 Gamerscore, complete a versus match on All Fathers Arena, Lift, Mid, Boxes, Nethercut, Pit, and Core. Basically all the maps that they introduced in Operation 2. Hopefully, again, this is something that y'all did during Operation 2 when all the content first dropped. And the last one is All Fathers for 10 Gamerscore, which is win a versus round on every customized map piece in All Fathers Arena, which there is a total of 9. This one is just comes down to luck. You know, first off, you have to get All Fathers as a playable map, and then you have to get the correct layout. So this one's just gonna, it just sounds very, not necessarily grindy, but it's gonna be very time consuming, just trying to make sure you get the correct layout. Now let's move on to the PvE achievements. Some of these, again, I hope you've gotten them retroactively because some of them aren't too difficult. So hopefully you already have them once you start up Operation 3. But the first one is a very particular set of skills for 10 Gamerscore, which is to acquire 30 skill cards of level 3 or above. Even if you play on like the easiest difficulty and you rank up your Horde characters, you should have a lot of skill cards already, so hopefully this one isn't too difficult for you to earn if you don't already have it. Now we have proficiency for 10 Gamerscore, which is Master in Operation 2 Escape Hive and Horde map. This is going to be a little bit more difficult as it requires you to finish a Hive map and a Horde map on the hardest possible difficulty. And then we have highly capable for 10 Gamerscore, which is Master in Operation 3 Escape Hive and Horde map. Basically the same thing, but with the new content that's going to be dropping in the next few months. Now we have Horde Busters for 10 Gamerscore. Complete 50 waves of Horde with Mac, Keegan, and Lonnie in your squad. This one requires you to have at least 2 other friends, or at least get lucky in a custom lobby and get 2 of the other respective members. So good luck with that one. I don't really play a lot of PvE, and even worse, I don't really have like a group of people to play with. So this one, chances are I'm just never gonna earn it. And then we have these new recruits got grid for 15 Gamerscore. Complete 50 consecutive waves of Horde with Lizzie Carbine, Claim Carbine, Baird, or Cole. This one sounds like it would be difficult, but it just requires you to go wave 1 through 50 with any of those characters, not all of them, so that's a good thing. If it required you to do it with all of those characters, I would assume the Gamerscore would be a lot higher, but no, you just have to do it one time with one of those characters. Then we have Hi-Ho Silverback for 5 Gamerscore. Kill 200 enemies using the Silverback and Horde. Fairly easy if you already have Lizzie unlocked. All you gotta do is just, you know, even wave 1, just use your Silverback, kill a whole bunch of enemies, and then, you know, hop out of the lobby, start it up again, do it all over again. Next up, we have Expanded Expertise for 10 Gamerscore, which is reach character level 15 with Coxholder, Lizzie Carmine, Claim Carmine, Baird, or Cole. Sounds like it's going to be difficult again, but no, you just have to do it with one character. They've been giving out boosts like crazy, and they've been having double character XP the last couple of weeks, so you shouldn't find it too difficult to reach a character to level 15 if you already don't have one. Then we have fresh lineup for 5 Gamerscore, which is Escape a Hive with a team of Coxholder, Lizzie Carmine, Claim Carmine, Baird, or Cole. Again, this is one of those achievements that requires you to be in a party with at least 2 other people, or get lucky in a custom Hive lobby and just hope that the other 2 people in the lobby are going to be going that respective character in order for you to unlock these achievements. Now, along with that achievement, there goes new Hive Busters for 5 Gamerscore, which is just to escape a hive with Lizzie Carmine, Claim Carmine, Baird, or Cole. The exact same characters from the previous achievement, except this one doesn't require you to be in a group. Now on to the last 4 achievements. Destroy them from within for 15 Gamerscore. Escape all Operation 2 hives on experience difficulty or higher. That one is pretty self-explanatory. And along the same lines of that, we have Hives Busted for 15 Gamerscore, which is to escape all Operation 3 hives on experienced difficulty or higher. Now on to the last 2 achievements for the PvE category. We have Stop 'em Cold for 5 Gamerscore. Defeat the Matriarch and escape using the Relic Drop Shot. This one is very specific to the map Ice Queen. And Ice Queen, there is a Relic Drop Shot and you get attacked by a Matriarch. So I will most likely be making a guide on that one, so keep your eyes out for that in the next few days. And finally, we have Buying Time for 5 Gamerscore. Use the Scrubber Room to slow down the Venom and escape. I'm not entirely sure if this just means hit the halfway point, but we'll see. I'll do some research into this, and if it doesn't, I'll probably make a guide on this one as well. Now, onto the last set of achievements. These are possibly the easiest achievements that require just the most time. It just requires you to play the game. First off, we have In the Name of for 5 Gamerscore, which is to acquire any 3 hero and villain totems. The villain totems now cost 100 scrap instead of 500 scrap, so it should be a lot easier to unlock these 3 hero totems. It doesn't even require you to actually unlock the character, it just means that you should buy the hero totems themselves. And then the last 4 are tied to re-ups. So the path to victory for 5 Gamerscore is to re-up 5 times. Go hunt in packs for 10 Gamerscore, re-up 10 times. Destroy them, my children, for 15 Gamerscore, re-up 20 times. And be aggressive, devious, for 20 Gamerscore to re-up 30 times. Those are all the 32 achievements that were introduced in Operation 3 with a total of 290 Gamerscore. Some of these are going to be earned quite easily just by playing a couple of matches, while the other ones are going to require some luck and some grinding. So good luck to anybody who's going to try for these achievements. So there you have it, all 32 achievements introduced in Operation 3. If you want to take a look at them yourself, there will be a link in the description below. And as I said, keep an eye out for in the next couple days, as I will be making guides on some of these achievements. And if there's a particular achievement you want me to focus on to get a guide out, let me know in the comments below as well. But other than that, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me out a lot. And as always, hope you have a good one, and catch you all next time.